Alright, so what we're going to run through are about 10 exercises, try and get through 2 to 3 to 4 rounds. In between rounds, if you can, have access to stairs, even your backyard, a skipping rope, if you've got a bike or any elliptical machine at home, add that in between rounds. So you can either run stairs, run through the backyard, walk upstairs, skip, whatever. Just do it for 1 to 2 minutes, 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy. That 1 minute easy is your active rest in between rounds. Try and do this between 1 and 3 times a week. It'll just keep everyone moving well and I guess ready to come back in the new year without losing much momentum. It'll also help keep you, if you guys are traveling a lot, keep you fresh when you're traveling. It'll help you acclimatize. Exercise has been proven that sort of wakes you up if you're traveling in between time zones. And I've also structured this workout so all you need is a door handle, a bed frame, and a place that you can lay on the floor. So it's real simple. There'll be a voiceover for every exercise. The link in the bio is my email, so email me if you have any questions. You'll have my number. You can WhatsApp me, text me. I might take a while to respond, but always interact with me if you ever have any questions. Okay, let's get started. Also, there'll be a few variations to each exercise. There'll be level 1, level 2, and level 3. I would have told you if you can either do all 3 or pick one of the different levels. So there'll be progressions and regressions to every exercise, and I'll write just down here if it's a level 1, 2, or 3 exercise, and I would have already specified which one I want you to do. Alright guys, so here is the session, so make sure screenshot this on your phone so when you come back to it you don't have to watch me time and time again, and you can only come back and look at exercises that you need to. Alright, first exercise, driving forward from the hips, making sure you have a flat back, hands behind your ears, rotate over the front leg. Second option is taking both hands inside your bent leg at the front, driving your hips to the ground, rotating your hand up, eyes following your top hand. Third variation, lifting the back knee off the ground, and then the same as the second variation, eyes follow your top hand, look for a stretch through the hips, mid-back and shoulder. Moving on to a hip extension, so in all these variations you want to make sure you set your back dead flat, so every bit of your spine against the ground, push your heels into the ground, roll back on your shoulders, extend your hips up. For the single leg variation it's exactly the same, but trying to push your heel of your top leg up into the air. Again, resetting your back dead flat in between every rep. So extending my hip up, reset my back flat, engage your abs, and extending from the hips. So you want to feel glute and legs, no lower back. So here, walking both legs out, so you feel more hamstring here. Same back position as always, pushing your whole spine dead flat, extending from the hips. You should feel this more in your hamstrings and your glutes than your quads as you would in the previous hip extension. Next, thoracic rotation. So if you train with me, you would have done these before. On all fours, fingertips at your ear, take your elbow to the inside of your wrist, rotate your elbow up as high as you can, keeping your abs flat. Now onto a squat. First variation, so this will be level 1, use your bed or a chair, something that is at knee height, squat down onto it, don't lose tension in your core, so keep your abs tight and your back flat. Break at the knees and then sit your bum down on the surface. So as you can see, my back's flat, my knees are going out. Make sure your knees do not buckle in. And then the level 2 and 3 variation is just a deep squat. So remove the bench or bed or whatever you're sitting on and just use an air squat. So sitting down in your heels, again, knees out, break at the knees first and then sit into your heels, abs tight, and you should feel your quads, glutes, and hamstrings. Okay, now grab your band, put it under the midfoot, making sure the knees don't buckle in, set your back nice and flat, squeeze your shoulder blades back and down, and then stand tall, making sure you don't arc back. So again, from the side, back flat, not arced, bend at the knees, drive the hips forward. Making sure you're not loading your back. You should feel hamstrings and glutes, and upper back. Much like the deadlift previously, you want a nice flat back, engage your abs, shoulder blades back and down.
on one leg, leaning forward to the ground. A variation of this is to use something to balance you while you do it. This is a level 3 exercise, so if you don't feel comfortable with this one, just leave it. But I do like the single leg deadlift a lot. Grab your band again, hook it around a bed frame or a door, elbows low, retracting your shoulder blades, driving your elbows back and your shoulder blades back and down, so making sure you're not shrugging up through the neck. So shoulder blades back and down, driving your elbows back, make sure your shoulders aren't rolling forward. You should feel this through your upper back. Then you're going to lean forward from the hips. This is a level 2 and 3 exercise. Same again, drive your elbows back and down, squeeze your shoulder blades back and down towards your hips, and think about putting your elbows in your pockets. So again, from the back, make sure you relax your neck, nice flat back, engage the abs. If this is loading your back, don't do it. Okay, band pull aparts, last exercise. Nice and simple, relax the neck, keep the elbows straight or softened, just keep the same angle, squeeze your shoulder blades, drive your elbows and hands back. You should feel this across your upper back.